Okay, I do not know what is happening anymore. I'm sure you've all seen this video posted by Royal High's Twitter page at this point. Um, I swear, I stayed off of social media for literally 3 days, and, all of a sudden I'm getting messages about news that there's a Campus 4 coming, and that sounds insane, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure the Royal High team is trying to kill all of us at this point. I am utterly flabbergasted and fully perplexed right now. So, but today I want to discuss my thoughts on this little surprise, and talk about a few theories I've been cooking since I've seen it, based on the short clip they so kindly provided. Also, I've seen so many people who are like fully convinced that this statement was an April Fool's joke, but at this point I think it's real. Like, I'm pretty convinced that they actually are doing this, and I can see why people think this is a joke, because it's so absurd that they would start another project before finishing Campus 3. Especially since we've been waiting for Campus 3 for so long. But I'm kind of seeing like some puzzle pieces sliding into place, as to why the devs have been so quiet and unwilling to update us since Campus 3's initial release. I think that Barbie was having some serious regrets about the way they decided to set up the new school. Specifically the new teleportation system, which she mentioned in her statement. And I have to say, I fully agree with her on this one, because I hate it so much that we have to server hop every time we enter a new area of the school. Like, it's just so annoying. And I hated this idea ever since they first mentioned it a couple of years ago. I specifically remember writing in my journal about it because I was mad about it, because I didn't think it made any sense. But honestly, I think that it's really good that they made the decision to kind of go back to the classic flow of the Royal High gameplay, as far as like the school day, the schedule, and all of that, because in the new school I never see people even talking. Like, Royal High is an RPG, and I never see people talking, let alone role-playing in the new school. It's always silent. Sometimes even in musical chairs there will be no one talking, and it makes me like so sad, because the old campuses, everyone talks and has fun and role plays, does whatever, but I think that the reason that people aren't doing that in the new school is because of the teleportation system, because every time you enter a new area, you're with a new group of people, and I honestly hate that so much. And so I'm glad that Barbie recognized that the way that Campus 3 is working as of right now is it doesn't work for what Royal High is like at its core. And I know that sounds stupid because it's a princess game, but for real, like, I don't see people role playing anymore, and it makes me really sad. And I also think just like having this structured schedule in the game makes it less overwhelming, like for new players especially. But also, like, for me, if Campus 3 was fully released, it would be kind of overwhelming to have all these different options of like places to go. At least for me, like, in my opinion, I would kind of be like, there's a lot of stuff here. So I like the idea of them bringing back the schedule, and so yeah, I agree with Barbie about this, but I don't understand why she decided to do this now, halfway through Campus 3 being released, after not telling us why we're not getting any updates, and just staying completely silent. And I just wonder how long they've been working on this, and I just want to know more information because I'm really confused. And based on what I've seen, everyone else is also extremely confused. I am excited, but I don't know, like, this is so strange to me. I've never seen a development team do this before, and I don't know, it's just so weird. Little opinions aside though, I want to like tear into the video that they gave us because there are some things that I find interesting, and I was like, you know, I had some thoughts marinating in my head. So okay. Immediately the first shot that we see in this video is the student store, and we do know for sure what this is because Barbie was streaming the build progress. And I thought it was going to be for Campus 3, but I guess not. And the next shot is of this like yoga area. It looks pretty nice, and I'm kind of wondering if it'll be part of like the gymnasium area. And I also see a few vending machines in the top left corner, and they're reused models from Campus 3. And honestly, okay, those vending machines will forever like invoke a deep fear inside of me because my character has been living off of them for like 6 months, and I just feel horrible about it. Like, where's the cafeteria? Where is it? The next shot is of this bedroom. It looks like a bedroom. This is the main thing I was like cooking about. I think this might be a dorm area for like dark fairies, and I almost wonder if it's going to be an Enchantix High type of situation. And I was kind of hoping for something like that with Campus 3. Like, each element has their own section. Because like we have dorm keys based on our elements anyway, and it's so I when the office came out, I was like, oh, we're gonna get our own section, but no. I do really like how customizable the Campus 3 dorms are. So I was like thinking that this is what I'm hoping for, by the way. I hope that they have kind of an Enchantix type of thing where each element kind of has their own like common area with, I don't know, a kitchen, a place to get ready. I think that would be really fun, but I also want to be able, like, everyone has their own room that is fully customizable, just like how it is in Campus 3. I think that would be awesome. I think it would be really fun. But I also want to be able to room with people that are other elements as well. So I don't know, but that's what I'm hoping for. But I can't really get much out of this shot alone. The next shot is this archery area. It looks like an archery area to me, and I think this is probably for Battle a la Royale, and I love that minigame so much. It's so underrated. And I do think they were planning on making it into a class in Campus 3, but who knows. And also, I remember there was a Halloween map for it that just never got put into the game a few years ago. And so, what I was expecting with Campus 3 was, like, maybe a map vote with some special maps that are seasonal or something like that. And so I still want to see that. But based on the next image, it kind of looks like this is all in one little like yard area outside of the school, because the fence looks the same here. And in this photo, we can see the Enchanterverse portal, and it's familiar. It's in the Rainy Woods in Campus 3. But one thing that I was like surprised about is directly next to it, there's just a graveyard, and this is something that specifically was mentioned by Barbie in the statement, and she said that we're going to be prompted in the middle of the night to sneak out into the graveyard. And I'm not against there being some spooky nighttime elements in Royal High. I was just honestly surprised that they added this, but I think it would be really cool if they kind of lean into that as well, and kind of have like some spooky lore and ghosts and monsters. Not that that's completely new, because the stupid crystal monster in the Halloween maze has made me almost pee myself like 4 times. So, but anyways, the next shot is kind of going into the skull gate that we see by the Enchanterverse portal and the graveyard. And I can't really tell what this is. I think Haley said that it looks like a maze, and I kind of agree. I think it kind of, because you can just see a couple hedges on the side, so maybe this will be kind of like the vents where you have to go around and look for chests or something like that. Like another little spooky mini game for during the nighttime. I think that's a pretty cool idea, because the nighttime, if you're not like role playing, old campuses, it gets kind of boring during nighttime because you're just in your dorm like doing nothing. But if there's an option to go out and do some spooky night activities, I think that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. So next up, I think this is the ballroom, and I got really excited when I saw this because it has kind of the same vibes as the Campus 2 ballroom. It has like the stained glass and all of that, and I like how some of these areas feel kind of nostalgic and call back to the older versions of the game. And also for some reason the little like stage platform, it reminded me of the platforming in Campus 1 where the Supreme Royalty winners would sit. But I don't know, I really like how this looks, and I hope it's the ballroom. I actually really hope it is. The next room is another one that we recognize, because this is one that Vianchi has been streaming. So this is his potions classroom. Yeah. I keep wanting to call it potionology. I'm pretty sure that's what they called it in Enchantix. But anyways, I like the way that this room looks too, and you can get a more detailed view if you go back to his streams. They're on his YouTube channel. So yeah, that's the potions classroom, and I'm excited because it also kind of reminds me of the older potions classrooms. The last shot is a hallway with lockers, and you can see like a door at the end and some stairs to the left. And I really like how this looks, because it kind of resembles more of a traditional public school, but cuter and way less dirty. It looks like Campus 4 will work similarly to classic Royal High campuses, and I really like that. Like, this hallway reminds me of the older campuses as well, especially like Campus 1 with the row of lockers. And to be honest, it really bothered me when they removed the locker courtyard and just had like a couple of lockers in the castle's heart. because I was like, that's not enough lockers for a whole school, and I don't know why it bothered me so much, because it's just a game, but I really like this little hallway. So that's all of the little sneak peeks that we've gotten so far. Barbie said that they're making quick progress on this, and she even said that they are hoping to have it done by summer, which is pretty soon. And I'm feeling a little bit skeptical, which I think is justified, because like we don't even have Campus 3 yet. And honestly, after this little announcement that they made, I feel even more confused about the state of development. But these screenshots look nice, and I hope that we will be playing in these areas eventually, because there are a lot of old sneak peeks that we just haven't seen. They just disappeared. So let me know your thoughts, because I don't even know what to think anymore. This is all kind of insane to me, and I just really hope that things keep going uphill. I don't even know if they're going uphill right now, but let's just hope. But that's pretty much it. Bye bye, zesty besties.